good afternoon, or good morning, depending on where you're tuning in from this web livecast, which is really exciting. We're watching it from places all over the country, and had a record number of people participating today. So, Dr. Anderson covered a lot of great things this morning about our company, our mission, what it is we do, the areas of health that we help people develop, and also how we help people thrive with our coaching system and joining us. So we actually entitled this afternoon training, The Fundamentals of Health Coaching. I'm accompanied by some of my favorite people, Global Director Patty Glick and Lisa Castro, Integrated Presidential Director, who is also my aunt, and the person who you heard on earlier was Terry Miller, who happens to be my mom. So I really enjoy health coaching for so many different reasons, but one of them is I get to spend a lot of time with my family, and one of the jokes that is kind of ongoing running with us is that there must be some kind of family secret, because all of us have basically developed successful health coach careers and are having a lot of fun changing lives. So, of course, there is no secret, and that's kind of a funny running joke with it. But in the spirit of today's training, we're going to be building upon talking about what Dr. Anderson was revealing to us earlier, the career path of becoming a health coach and having a thriving business, revolving your life around what matters most, and creating a successful health coach practice. So in that spirit, there is not that many, what did I want to say on this, there are so many great attributes of creating your life and becoming a health coach, but sometimes it's not the easiest thing to basically, manage ourselves, be in business for ourselves. It takes work and it takes focus. And as we're all getting started, we have people that are just looking at becoming coaches, all the way to successful seasoned coaches on the line. We are always about practicing the fundamentals. So what we're going to do today is cover a lot of the basic fundamentals that successful health coaches have in their business, or did, or are currently doing as they continue to reach out and help people get healthy and continue to grow their business. So with that being said, I'm going to actually turn it over to Integrated Presidential Director Lisa Castro. Lisa, are you there?
I am, Brad. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Actually, and if I could real quick, I was going to share with just one story that we were talking about how the family has gotten into this business. And, 4.5 years ago, Ashley and I went to a presentation. It was a live presentation, but just basically like that, heard what Dr. A was saying. And we decided that this is something we wanted to do. And luckily, we basically latched on and developed these fundamental things in our business, or in our lives, and went out and did the stuff that we're about to talk about today. And in 4.5 years, I can't even believe the lives that we've been able to build, the business we've been able to build, all just through staying focused, helping people get healthy, and bringing people along with us. So I'm excited that you're going to actually jump off with some of the most important things here as we review the fundamentals of what it takes to build a successful business.
Thanks, Brad. Yes, you were talking about the level of commitment today, and really it boils down to deciding why you want to be a coach. The importance of this to you will determine how much time you'll make available to offer the gift of health. And it's amazing how when somebody really has the desire to do something in their life, they will take action to accomplish it. So this is really based on what people want to accomplish. I started out as doing it as a hobby and thought I'd just help a handful of people from being a hermit at home, and then soon realized that I wanted so much more, and it's amazing how I made time for it. And so much of what we do as health coaches can overlap other activities, and it doesn't take any extra time when that happens. Like I would be designing pages for the magazine that I used to own, and so I would do it at the same time I do client support. And then you can do it in between activities, like when I was taking my kids to school. I would take them there and visit with them on the way to school, and then on the way back, I would make some client support calls at that point, or call somebody that I might have some interest in our program. So I'd make use of that, even though it wasn't taking any more time out of my day. And then I'd block chunks of time so that I could really designate that specific time to be really focused on doing things that would really grow my business. So that's what I love, that there's not a lot of time commitment. And it depends on what you want to accomplish. When it's, like I was going to say, as you create more income, you can buy back some of your time. So as you create more income, you can buy back some of your time. In other words, if you earn some income that takes you for life, you can pay somebody to clean the house. If you want to pay for childcare so you have more time to organize your business to where you can go that, It'll free up your time to create more income. And then you repeat until you have enough time and enough income to create a life that is organized around what matters most to you. And that's what I love, is it's like you get to put in as much time and effort into your business as you want. And some people, like myself, I created so much income and time freedom that I was able to do Take Shape of Life full time and live a life of a teleologist where I get to experience the healthy mind, body, and finances, along with my husband. So what we want you to do first to get you off to a great start is to get you plugged in. If you're already a health coach and you're not plugged in, you've got other resources available to you. Take advantage of them. That's what they're there for. Because we want to see you go through the whole process of what you want to learn and use in your business. All right, so let's get going. There's multiple levels of mentorship. That's our definition of the MLM. Support team. You have a support team that is just unlike any other. There's you, and then there's the health coaches. Your client, you also are still the client of your health coach. And then your health coach also takes on the role of being your business coach. They're going to help you grow a business and help you support clients and learn what's needed to become a health coach. And then they also have health coaches above them to where they all are there to support you, and all the way up to what we call your global or presidential. They're the experienced coaches that have proven that they have the experience and leadership to lead others. My husband and I happen to be presidential directors as well, so we get to support a whole team of coaches. And this is what we get support from our corporation and within our organization, within the field. Our health coaches have access to what we call the Health Coach Bio Network. It's your system of a healthy business. Right there in the middle, if you zoom in on that on the next slide, you see yourself right in the middle. That's the health coach. And then their business coach is your business coach is right there surrounding you and guiding you to the tools that will help you have success. And their business leader is there to guide both of you in terms of growing the business in the direction you want and giving that assistance and mentorship that will be needed as you go through and grow your business. So learning and support. What also is available is the leadership call. It's every Monday evening, and it's led by leaders, and it's always Dr. A, but there's also other leaders that have stepped in, and they share encouraging stories. They share tips that have been so helpful. They let you know the latest and greatest events. So this is the place to really stay connected to what's going on out in the field. And then online business training. We have access to so much of that right now. There's training and videos for almost every aspect of what you could do with your business. And you get to pick and choose what will work best for you. Until you know where to go, your business coach is there to support you and guide you to those things. So then there's also the virtual clinic, and that is for health and program support. And what happens with the health and program support is they're going to give you all aspects of nutrition, the nutritionist, dietitian, fitness trainer, behaviorist, even type 2 diabetic specialist. And we have virtual calls to go on for the doctor's call and nurse's call, and a habits of health call to continuing learning how to create health in your life. And then there's local team training. Talk to your coach and see where they're going for their training. And then there's events, all kinds of events also available. One of the other things that we have found so helpful in coaching our clients and our health coaches are dealing with what we call SAC. It's an evaluation, just looking at where your skills are, what actions you're taking, and what concepts you might have that are good or bad towards accomplishing what you want. Skills would involve, how are you talking to people about our program and sharing it effectively in a way that you're asking questions to find out what people are wanting in their lives and what they're wanting to accomplish, and then sharing with them ways that they could accomplish that. If you're having struggles in that area of doing it effectively, one of the most common things we find out with newer coaches and even experienced health coaches, I was one of them, was to overtalk, to share way too much information. I thought if they just knew more, they would want to do what I'm doing. And I would try to talk them into it. Or it might be that too nervous to share it with anybody, so I was afraid to open my mouth. What if? And so the skill set of learning how to share it effectively, the results come about very well, so you want to continue doing it. And that's where the actions come in, is when you're using those skills, taking the action to say, okay, this is how I share it with somebody effectively. I'm going to start by doing a 3-way call with my health coach, now my business coach, or I might be doing a practice partner call with them, but these are actions. And when you're not taking those actions, if you're not getting the results, you'll know why. And then there's concepts. Concepts could be, oh, I cannot wait to get a lot of people happy, or healthy and happy. That's what I will be able to do. So that's a great concept. Then there's concepts that can hold you back. Fear is a common thing that holds people back. And if you find yourself generalizing in a way that causes you to not move forward, that's most likely what we call a self-limiting concept. And you can have your health coach / mentor be able to help you overcome some of those concepts. That's what they're there for. They've experienced so much of this before, and they know how to assist you in that area. So that is one of the reasons it's so vital to stay in contact with your support person. Either it's your immediate business coach, meaning your health coach, or it might be their coach as well, and you can do this together as a team. Okay, on to the next slide. Okay, so as I said, work closely with your mentor. That's what they're there for. The mentor might be the person that introduced you to the program. It might be their mentor, or it might be your presidential or global director. We're all here to assist. To stay in contact, and they can always point you in the right direction, or do it together and learn at the same time. Because sometimes your coach is new as well. All right, so on to the next slide. When you are successful, everyone wins. The client wins, you win, the whole mission of Take Shape for Life to create a healthy America wins, and hopefully one day the world. Thanks so much. Brad, are you there?
So in review here, just wanted to say that we've given you guys a lot of tips. So to remember that you only have to tackle one of them at a time, and make sure that you can connect back with your support team, which is one of the most vital things you can do, and figure out exactly what your next steps are. Because when your support team knows what it is you want to do, it's not like they're going to go do this for you, but when they know where you want to go, they're going to help cheer you on, assist, give you insight on how to take those next steps. If you're a new coach, and this is one of the first things that you've actually viewed and you're thinking about getting started, again, the next thing is to connect with the person that invited you on and purchase your health coach career kit and help getting started. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is this is a phenomenal career that you can develop so many great attributes for your life and revolve your life around what matters most. Basically to continue to just work at it and do something extra every single day. And for those that, again, just want to review the top tips that we got from this call today that are all part of a thriving business, is allotting your time and being on purpose. Being plugged in and knowing the opportunities to do so, as well as our own personal growth, skills, actions, and concepts. I think that was the most beautiful one that we left it off with, because I know that's always something that I visit, because if we're not moving forward on our goals that we have, it's always one of those three things. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for being a part of today, and having everyone tune in across the country, and wish you guys all well, and let's go get America healthy. Thanks, everybody.